Rise and shine, fine curly crew. It's time for another product review. Let me take these glasses off because there's a major glare there. We're going to do a new product review, and of course, I'm going to do a demo with it. I'm going to be reviewing the Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening line. There are 5 products in this line, and includes the Rosemary Mint Strengthening Shampoo, the strengthening hair mask, there's a multivitamin styling cream, the strengthening hair oil, and lastly, the strengthening edge gel. I figured since I am trying to use products that are going to help stimulate growth, especially around my hairline here, I would try this line out. I am already really familiar with just using rosemary and peppermint essential oils in a lot of my products and my techniques just for hair growth, so this really piqued my interest. So I thought today I'd do a little talk through wash and go. I just got up out of bed, haven't even wiped the crust out of my eyes yet. You know, waking up to this. Who else gets this in the morning? I know I'm not the only one. All right, so if you want to see what kind of magic these products do, just keep watching. Before I get into the shower, let's talk about some of the details of the Rosemary Mint collection. It uses rosemary and mint to help improve blood circulation and stimulate the scalp. It also uses biotin to help promote and encourage growth. Naturally, I was drawn to this line because I have my own experiences with shedding and just wanting to promote faster hair growth. I've already been experimenting with the strengthening oil. I've talked about it in a few of my previous videos. It's a really, really amazing product. It has so many ingredients in there, and we'll get into that later. But first, let's hop into the shower and start with the shampoo and deep conditioner. The Rosemary Mint Strengthening Shampoo is a gentle cleanser that I feel does a really good job of removing buildup without stripping my hair. I noticed that the fragrance is minty but not too overpowering. There is a slight cooling sensation, but nothing crazy. And I found this to be pretty moisturizing overall, and I believe it is from the certified organic coconut and babasu seed oil. The directions are pretty standard. They say to massage a dime-sized amount into wet hair and lather, rinse and repeat. I mean, I rarely do the repeat part, but for today's demo, I thought I would take a little extra time and do so. Anytime I do this, my hair always feels so much cleaner and my products work a lot better, but I just think I get a little lazy sometimes or just pressed for time. So I'm also going to use my Vita Goods shampoo brush because it really helps just clean and massage my scalp. Now moving on to the Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask. This is a nutrient-rich formula made with key ingredients of rosemary, mentha oil, honey, and coconut oil. The directions say to apply after shampooing and to leave it on for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I'm going to leave this on my hair for about 20 minutes and then I'll come back to rinse it out. Now that the 20 minutes are up, I'm just going to rinse this out with cool water and then finish up on camera. Okay, I'm fresh out of the shower and my hair is still pretty much soaking wet, so I'm going to apply my styler now. This line didn't actually come out with a leave-in conditioner, so I'm just going to go straight to the styling cream. When I checked online, it did say that it was a cream gel, but I don't really feel like it feels like that type of hybrid where it's a little bit more lightweight. This one does feel like just like a rich styling cream. It is very nourishing and moisturizing, but I don't feel like it weighs down my hair. So I would say if you are on the ultra fine, ultra low density side, you probably don't need to use much of this. But if your hair density and is a little bit more like mine, you probably could use a full pump and then just add as you need to. So that's one pump. I'm going to start with that and kind of section off my hair. I don't really do a lot of sections. I just kind of do one side then the other. It's just really rich and super slippery. And this one does smell a little bit more minty than I think the shampoo and the conditioner. But I don't feel like the fragrance lasts all day long. So it's one of those things where you put it on and it kind of dissipates. And I'm just going to rake it in to my ends and work all the way up to the top here. And there's a lot of slip in this styling cream, so I think many of you will like this. It's always hard to pump after you've showered and you have product on your hands, it just slips out of your hand. Okay, so I'm gonna work this in my ends. I think also if your hair is on the shorter side, you probably won't need much of this. A little bit goes a long way. Before I got my hair cut, I felt like I could use a lot more of this, but now that my ends are healthy and my hair just has more life, I don't need as much of this. Okay, so I feel like my ends and mid-length area is good. I just want to do maybe another half pump to kind of get this top area here. So I just want to like smooth it here and along the hairline, underneath. And then I like to bring everything forward. Yeah, you can really smell the mint on this. I like mint though, so if you're not into mint, you may not like this line, but if you are going to love it. It just feels refreshing, especially in the morning when you want to wake up. Stimulating and cooling. It's really nice. Let me get my spray bottle too, just to make sure the curls are juicy. I love this spray bottle. I don't know why I waited so long to get this, but once I got it, it's been a staple. I use it on my kids too. I'm going to add my part right about there. I feel like my hair is nice and wet again. And I'm going to use my Curl Keeper Quick Dry Styling Gloves. These are so fun. This is like Barney. Remember that character, that kid's character? And this is just to absorb any excess moisture. You can totally use a, microfiber towel or a t-shirt or paper towels or whatever you like to use. But these are different and innovative, and I thought I would try these out. And they do absorb the water really quickly. Alrighty, so take those off now. Try to find that part. Okay, I think we are done here. So now that we're done, I'm going to air dry my hair 100%, and then I'll be back to finish. Okay, we're back. My hair is dry 100%, and we're gonna be doing a half up, half down hairdo today because it's hot, number one, and number two, we're gonna be working with some edge control. But before I do that, I'm going to apply my Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. This oil is amazing. I've been using it for a few months now. It's been a few months, maybe like 3 months, yeah. And I'm about a quarter done with it, so it lasts a long time and it's very affordable. This has over 30 essential oils and nutrients in it. Some of them include soybean oil, castor seed oil, rosemary leaf oil, jojoba seed oil, peppermint oil, eucalyptus leaf oil, menthol, tea tree, coconut oil, horsetail extract, aloe, let's see, lavender, wheat germ, safflower, evening primrose, grapeseed. I mean, I could keep going, but there's so many. I'm not going to list all of them. So normally I would do a scalp massage before bed with this, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to do the scalp massage prior to my hairstyle here. It is a little bit more on the heavier side, so I try not to use this every night anymore, especially now that I have the haircut. I just feel like my hair doesn't need as much moisture, oil. So every other night, scalp massages. I've been using my Tezam head massager. This thing's amazing. I'm going to use it right now too to show you. But for now, I'm just going to, I like to kind of like put a couple drops in the middle of my hand and then just first work it around the hairline and on my problem spots. So I'll kind of just work it into here. This is where it's thinning, but it's been growing back pretty nicely with this. And then also like right in here. I think it's from that bonnet. And we'll take a few more drops. And I get it on my fingers like this, my fingertips, and kind of massage it just around the hairline here. Okay, and And then just a couple more. You have to do it in small sections because when you're working with lower density hairlines and just lower density hair in general, you don't want to make it super greasy and weighed down. And some people like to apply oils while your hair's still wet, but I can't do it. It literally just feels weighed down as soon as my hair dries. So now I'm gonna go in with the head massager and just kind of like work it into the hairline. This is what I do every other night. And it does give you a little bit of volume. And it feels so good. So now I'm going to fluff out my hair. I will say the styling cream has pretty good hold considering I just used one product and no gel. I love that. Yeah, I really like this styling cream. I feel like my hair feels hydrated. It looks shiny. There's not a ton of frizz, but I need to show off this edge control. So let's move on to this hairstyle. I'm gonna have to zoom in here so you can see what I'm doing, but because I have these problem areas here, I try not to accentuate them, but I'm just going to take like a horseshoe size section out, and I'm not really like picky about the part, so I'm just gonna kind of start it there. And now that I have this where I want it, I'm going to use a bobby pin just to hold this little area in place. And then I'm just going to take this little barrette just to kind of hide the bobby pins. Okay, now we can work with the edge control for this little area here. Okay, so I'm going to just take small amounts of the edge control and just start smoothing it onto my hair. I like to kind of bring it forward because it makes the area look a little more dense. And then I'm going to use my Camryn's BFF double-sided edge brush. And I like to use this side for the initial smoothing and then this side, the comb side, for any detail work. So I'm going to start here. Okay, I'm not the best at doing my edges, but you know, I tried. Okay, but I think we are done with this hairstyle. Yeah, I don't really do a lot of high tension hairstyles anymore. Most of them are low tension, but when I do some sort of updo or sleek my hair back, I want to use an edge gel that is going to help benefit that area. So something that's going to strengthen them and encourage growth and stimulate the area. Like, that's why I was so drawn to this. And from the other times that I have used this gel, I feel like it held the style for a really long time. Before I close, I just wanted to mention a couple other ways you can use a strengthening oil. You can use it for your scalp massages, of course, but you can also do a hot oil treatment with this or just apply it to your ends to add a little bit more shine and help kind of seal them. I know prior to my haircut, I was really using this a lot because I needed that extra moisture, so I would add a couple drops to my conditioner, or I just put it on my ends sometimes because my hair was just feeling really dry. And that's about it for this video. I'd love to hear from you all now. Do you have the Mielle Rosemary Mint strengthening line? And if so, what is your favorite product from that line? Let me know down below in the comments. If you're new to the Fine Curly crew, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you're properly notified of when I post new content. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.